They needed a reliable damage source that can churn out into the later phase, right? You can't really rely on Ashe for too long. Outside of that, you don't get much of that later game consistent DPS, or even, it doesn't even have to be later. Looking to just maybe steal one away so there's no feats of strength conversation. Does have 369 on the move first down from the top side, and LGD are going to back off here and play the mid wave.
Oh, man. That kind of, I was going to say, maybe there is an angle, but because 369 got some early time in top lane by himself, he actually hits level 6 a little bit before Sasa, which, hey, usually doesn't impact the matchup, but his lane, so he won't even pretend to be able to feign towards this. I think Sasa's in a bad spot, has flash and ultimate. Let's see what he can do.
And 369 likes his spot.
What
What's
the?
going on top side? Arrows will land on 369 in one side of the picture as we watch Sasa just drop. Jackie Love juggles the turn aggro pretty well. YCX nearly drops the 369 himself. They have to bring Climber in for help, but this dive is looking sketchier and sketchier. No mana on the Ashe. 369 flashing wants YCX's number.
Missing too many abilities, and while they'll eventually get this turret for the bottom lane, they were not able to get anywhere near the amount they wanted for the trade. And I mean, look, now you've got Kalista with a little bit of a lead. Now you can move into Dragon because you're now late on the reset from LGD. My bad.
I thought he might have gotten double rooted, but I think 369 was just stunned. Like,
he got the input cancel. He's like, he flashed forward. Yeah. He's like, my input. As happened before on Jace. Okay, so I can respect that. Maybe they'll make an entrance after the big naturals here coming in for LGD as they fight around the grubs. XQW almost gets caught. Uh-oh.
Cream gets a shockwave onto Climber. There is the hostile takeover. Only going to find Climber as well as he chunks 2 ultimates away from top esports. 369. Enhanced shockwave comes down, but still the grubs in control of the youngsters here so far. Smite away Climber onto a second one. XQW try to stretch the fight out with a 1v1 in
Look
the
at Cream
he has
now.
to flash himself back to safety.
Oh, wait a minute.
The face call nearly finds him. The handshake does over the wall, but LGD are still safe, and they're likely going to find this third grub, but it's stolen away by Kanavi as he goes into the Ragnarok.
Oh!
To bail out. How much longer can it save him? Not long enough as YCX finds 2 on the backside with the encore, and LGD step up. Xiaoya flashes forward for a volley slow. Heal on to Jackie Love, desperately trying to save him. He has to burn the flash next, but LGD, they're still on the hunt. They want the move speed. They've got the Ashlows, and they're picking them off one by one. Head shake down from Chris.
Oh my god.
Xiaoya, slow lands for YCX max distance. The volley's going to find
they're TPing for this. They're going to kill him.
It's just Cream and Jackie Love, but you called it all. The flank is out. There's nowhere to hide for top esports. It may not have been all at once, but LGD are going to find 5 kills. Jackie Love falls, and I misspoke. How did Cream win his 1v1? Now the question is, does he get this recall off? How is Xiaoya nearly dead? Seraphine ult, because as cool as the clip we showed at the start was, kind of assisted there by an XQW shockwave. Nah, this time around, my man snipes 3 out with 15% HP, no regard for his own safety. Gotta love it.
Looking on all 3 mid here from LGD. They want to get focus on this dragon. They know that every single epic monster spawn now is going to be a fight, and they find Kanavi.
Oh, but there's the Ragnarok shockwave delivery, but it's not enough. Kanavi drops, the Climber is able to limp away, and that's going to open up for a free dragon. So those feats of strength combos that we thought were done and dusted for top esports, now starting to see the door not just creak open, start to swing open here for LGD as they're really finding their tempo.
They still need to be able to find 2 more epic monsters, but a mistake coming in from Kanavi. And now an Ashe ultimate. Do they find Crispy? Yeah, I mean, they're just trying to force out the Kalista ultimate.
Top esports.
XQW's nowhere near this objective. It's already half HP. I feel like this is going to be a bit dangerous. And if they don't grab this objective, the feats of strength, I think it's going to be fine to give over. It's potentially the fight afterwards that I'm looking for.
All right. Herald down. Boots upgraded on the top esports side. LGD, though, look at the angle they're trying.
They cut them off from mid. They lose very minimal for that. They don't even lose the mid-tier 1 in this entire time. 4 grubs, 369's able to be here. He's probably just going to have to take this turret and leave as XQW and Sasa are going to find him here. What else can TES get on the map? Because the amount of time it takes for them to kill 369, they lose push in mid, and all this time now, Cream just arrived into the bottom lane, and there's not going to be much to match. They're going to have to probably force the teleport from LGD.
As I say that, though, Jackie Love gets chunked pretty low, and even without grubs, LGD will silence the mid-tier 1 turret, which is really powerful into opening up the rest of the map for them when we talk about playing for Otacon, playing for later Drake.
Make a play on whoever teleports here. Ashe ultimate goes in.
They've got XQW teleporting off to the side. Turret is going to drop. Sasu's going to fly in, but his health bar is far too low. Kanavi pops the Ragnarok. Good handshake from Chris. Is going to set up the shockwave for Cream. Down goes the front line of LGD, but it's top esports that is in on the back foot right now, blowing a lot of their key ultimates.
And the damage that he took, they wouldn't be able to make this, but They're just too late now. They're too busy kind of pushing out this mid wave. They're feigning access towards top lane, mostly to just probably clear this, clear most of these waves, especially that top lane wave. We're getting the teleport out from Cream. JackeyLove walks in blind.
Flashes after JackeyLove, gets it done with the Sand Soldiers. That's why if you play AD carry, you're never face checking brushes, folks.
Seconds off of Cream's ultimate. They need to be able to snap turn off of this, and we'll see what ultimates are available.
Cream Bolt up, Ragnarok available, hostile takeover as well with the Fates call. Top Esports, if they want in, they can force their way through, but it's Sasuo that's trying to delay them and just annihilates
Kanavi's down.
He can even click R. Shockwave comes through, but just a little too late and without enough damage. And Xiaoya is stepping up, trying to push the rest of Top Esports off. And it's nice when you have that revive buff.
I think that the Ragnarok not using there, not going to really change all that much, and most of what we're talking about now is the side lanes, right? Like, how much can they actually leverage the grubs and how strong this Jace is going to be? It's funny because we look at this Jace, 0 and 3, Muramana completed. Oh, they make the play in the mid. Wait, they're still out of cons.
XQW! Where did he fly in? Was that a trap door or something? He finds JackeyLove and Cream with one Emperor's Divide, turns the Sand Soldiers, gets Chris down before his revive comes across. Kanavi throwing hands, 1v1 with his jungler, Climber with a good flash, back towards his support. Ragnarok runs out, and YCX says, come hither, down to the gray screen. LGD came to play in game 1.
Got another turret in the bottom lane. Sasa was pushing on this top tier 1. Can 369 escape? He's got not a lot of mana, and yeah, it looks like LGD are going to collapse.
Climber, all three of these members of LGD, they have a revive, so they don't even give over a full kill to 369, who tries desperately to find at least one, but it's Xiaoya finds his 5th kill of the game. Look at the 2 damage dealers for LGD's scorelines right now.
It's going to be for this red side team, as now Sasa linking up for the rest of the team. They want to go for Baron. They recognize Dragon does not matter in this game, at least not at this moment. Climber!
That's a big blast cone to take. Kanavi forced to throw the Ragnarok down. Hostile takeover does grab a couple key members there for Chris, but they get Kanavi down first. Climber does get out, but XQW gets quartered by 369. It's
Sasa, no!
He's swinging for JackeyLove, but he swings at absolute dirt. It's going to have to be the marksman. The range of the enchanters on the backside is Xiaoya and company. They find themselves Freaky Friday switched around in the jungle. 369, Crisp and company are just going to take their recalls, and somehow, after all the haymakers, we split 2 kills apiece. That's the most fraudulent stat line ever from 369 for his impact on this game. 0-4-2. But I'm with you. The Jace is so impactful. LGD, they're going for a Baron player. They get spotted by the Scryer's Orb. And
they can just do this.
Below. They're trying to rush it through with the Sand Soldiers. Ash trying to step away with Xiaoya, looking for an Ash Arrow combo. Does find it onto
That's fine. Do the Baron.
But they're just stalling. Yeah, you called it out. All just burn through the Baron. They're not doing a great job on it, though. It's still dark in the pit, but you're losing your health bars. Climber's going to go in. He's going to drop the aggro. They get the Oriana combo
on the back
end. What happens? Kanavi, he stays up. It's Sasa to fly in to find the kill, but it's the Seer doing all the work for XQW. The kills drop. The Scream Shuffle is beautiful from XQW. Baron secured in 4 kills. LGD just can't stop swinging. Cow. 5-1-9. XQW's Azir not disappointing any regards. And look at that YCX stat line. That one-punch blow in these team fights.
Seraphine's just adding so much value. I think it's the, if you were to make a swap, maybe Seraphine on the enemy team would do a lot more, but yeah, it feels bad because now TS, they can never split push all of the goodwill that Jace was able to buy. Wait a minute.
What are we doing, Climber? He just threw his enemy jungler into his team. The biggest blunder of this entire game comes from Climber. That is the most treacherous blast cone I have seen in the LPL this year. Immediately, that's TES, 3 kills. Sasa's under the tier 2 turret, make it a 4th. This game just got flipped on its head with 1 cone. Be able to threaten this turret as well. Waves coming in, only 369 to answer. JackeyLove's taking a pretty late reset here.
Oh, they could just start the Wait, they could start the Baron. But they don't know where Kalista is. So if they're not able to grab that information, if he shows on this mid wave, LGD should just snap. Look for this. You have a Azir and this Ashe, but she's dealing no damage to it.
Xiaoya is much more confident going for these arrows. Kanavi's just going to gobble that one up. Baron below 6,000 HP, but they've sectioned off Xiaoya on the side. 369, he's got good eats going for this 1v1. Shockwave's going to only find
XQW, no!
In the paint, but they've left Climber and Sasa. With LGD split up far too much, and look what Top Esports is going to make it cost them. Absolutely everything. An ace from the Ashes.
Cream?
What a swing in this game. Top Esports back on top.
They lose the Baron, but they might just have enough to end the game here. No, they've got too many they don't have enough minions here. They don't have a teleport either. They have grubs. Maybe they're willing to sacrifice a lot of Kanavi's HP bar. Let's see if they can make the do the dash. I mean, 15 seconds before YCX. Maybe this is the game for LGD.
YCX
What?
up in 10
TES?
seconds. But the main
no.
carries are much further behind. They've got the grubs to help. On to the Nexus turrets. Everyone staring at those death timers, but it looks too little too late. And it's going to cement in one of the biggest throws of the LPL split. A Blasco might have just saved Top Esports from going down the series.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.